Hello everybody. I am Zakaria the Ghostwriter. I decided to share another video. It's a 12 minutes video. I just want you guys, to pay attention to road markings painted Iceland. Pay attention to arrows. Pay attention to colors that they used when they're painting. And check how other drivers are driving. I think this must be the video where there was an accident. So I want you guys to also see, everything which is happening on our roads. Don't just study about these things on a book or on an app without seeing these things happening practically. So when they're asking you questions about accidents, you need to know simply because of you have watched it repeatedly. I'm trying to keep, these videos short. I cannot, upload, the 1 hour videos anymore, 30 minutes videos anymore, simply because of, I know data is expensive, guys. So I'm trying to cut them into pieces, at least make them 12 minutes, 15 minutes maximum. But the main purpose of this video or these videos are for you guys to see what is happening on our South African roads. Sometimes you just hear on the news when they are reporting about, certain things, an accident happened, when they're talking about traffic lights are not working, especially when, you listen to that traffic slot where they talk about traffic, about different roads. So sometimes it's better for you to see during the peak hour, what do they mean when they are every day addressing people about traffic, and why is it that important? Simply because of if you miss it, you didn't pay attention, you didn't listen, you might find yourself, stuck in a serious traffic whereby you can spend the whole hour. And also, if you don't listen to a traffic hour, traffic moment, there might be an accident to the road that you're driving on, simply because of you didn't hear anything. You get stuck in that space. So you're going to see the accident that I'm talking about on this video. And also, I'm creating this kind of videos, guys, to motivate you, to give you courage so that you can see all these cars which are here. There is people who are driving these cars. They all started like you. Others didn't even know a single thing about a car. But now they can drive from here to Joburg. They can drive from here to Cape Town. They can drive from here to Polokwane. If you respect the rules of the road, you follow the road signs, the officers are not going to bother you. Even if they stop you, they will check your license disc, they will check your driver's license. And of course, if you service your car, your tires are up to date, everything is cool, you're not going to have a problem. And I'm starting to realize something the more I get, messages on my WhatsApp, people complaining a lot about rules of the road, that it is very much important to pay attention to rules of the road. So that we must see each and everything, all these lines, all these double solid lines, when you see them, you need to understand them. All these arrows on the floor, you need to understand them. The weight markings, you have to understand them. I think the accident happened somewhere around here. The accident happened here. There it is. So you need to pay attention to rules of the road so that you must understand, because there is a question about, what do you do when you are involved in a car accident and all those type of stuff. I already made videos there. You can just go and check those videos. And I'm trying to drive to different roads so that, I can just capture everything which is happening on the road. As you see here, some other roads, man, if you are not good with your clutch control, your car might roll back. Like this driver here in front of me, I decided to give him a space, a little bit of a gap, because I know that you can't be bumper to bumper. Others, when it's time for them to go forward, the car rolls back. So you must always be aware of that. It was a long video, of course. I had to cut it to... Oh, look at that. You see how important it is for everyone to understand the rules of the road, for everyone to understand a simple thing like a traffic light. We see people, stuck there at the traffic light. They want to jump. They don't understand when is their turn to jump a traffic light. And other drivers, they are still greedy. They still don't know. I don't know if it's greedy or ignorant, but they still don't care. You see the brother there had to run. So these are those small things whereby you might find yourself in a serious trouble. So guys, log in, work on those rules of the road, work on those road signs. Make sure that you master control first. Simplify things for yourself. As usual, if you have an equation, you can always, ask me. We are brothers and sisters. We are working together. We are trying to beat the system. I went online, I checked Midrand Testing Center. You don't find too much information. You don't find YouTubers, talking about it. I checked Boxback, the same thing. I checked Rambeck, the same thing. I checked Captain Park, the same thing. I checked Santon, the same thing. When I checked Benoni, of course, I'm the only one who put that, out there, where I was showing everybody the testing ground. I checked Tembisa, same thing. There is nothing. It's only my video where I was talking about, that place last time when I was there. Look at my brother right here, man. It's tough. It is tough. It's hard for everybody. No one is going to save us, guys. We just have to work as a team. We have to share information. It's tough. So when I see these places, and I know that people go to these places all the time. But of course, some of the things, if you see a gap, you have to go and do those things. Because if we don't make stuff, there will be no stuff. That's how it is. Even this platform, how I started it as my second channel. I started this platform because I just wanted people to see our roads, I wanted people to see how other South African drivers are behaving. I had to cut the video and I wanted to show you from here, like how long you wait for a traffic light to open so that you can proceed, simply because of the traffic which comes from that side of Killarney going to Johannesburg. It's just crazy. So when you hear people saying I'm stuck on traffic, this is what they're talking about. So these are the things that you must expect, guys, when you are getting your driver's license, when you're driving. See, the light is amber. What I did, I stopped and allowed people to cross. But in most cases, you will find people trying to press the accelerator so that they can beat the robot, which is wrong, and that's how accidents do happen. Look at this situation here also. Look at the bus driver. There is a box there. Thank God the robot opened. They can all cross. But they must keep a distance for vehicles which are on this side where I am. If I want to cross to the other side, they must give me a space there. But they don't, because they are greedy. You know, the right drivers, they stop. There is arrows somewhere there. On the right hand side of this car, there is arrows on the floor before the box, before the yellow box, which shows them that they must stop before the solid line. But others, they don't stop. They will stop in the middle of the box, blocking traffic on my side. So we cannot, join the road and we cannot go to the other side. See that other driver stop exactly in the box. Look at that. This other driver had to round around that other vehicle. Look at that. We had to round that other vehicle.